the first dirty show I did, I got Barbie girls. So we've really moved on. And Jeremy said that I thought you guys would be cool pedophile jokes. You disappointed me. So I'm gonna try to give you another one, see if we can fix this. Do you guys know in 2020 pedophiles were like, we don't want to be called that anymore? No. We're rebranding.
Damn.
Yeah. You're gonna call us MAPS. Minor attracted people. Now most of us in here about this because the people that did say you can go fuck yourself. But I think all of us agree. Pedophiles should be captured and hunted down, right? So fuck it. Let's call them MAPS, guys. Because now when we go to hunt them down, we're gonna go on a fucking map quest. That's the shit I wanted to hear. Thank you. And give it up yourselves, guys. This is a dirty show. Let's get loud. Come on. Amp it the fuck up. There you go. So, since we're doing this, admittedly, I'm a little disgruntled, guys. A woman straight pissed me the fuck off today. Really over a couple 6 months, but today. Like, so I have some shit I need to get off my chest. But admittedly, I can't be that mad. I paid her to do it. Yeah, she shit on my chest. There you go. All right. Now, but I suck at dating, guys. I really wish I could get in love. It's hard to get. I typically get women to just destroy my life. Like, you would think I support communism by the amount of red flags that I chase down. And the amount of support that I give them. But no. No communism. But it is troubling because, like, I will meet women and fall in love with the same women that are like, you can pretty much sleep with me as long as you got crap by going to a crack rock. And usually I can get both those. They're pretty affordable. But equally, like, I dated a woman once that, like, anybody in here have, like, a special kink they don't want to admit? I'm not going to ask you about it. But do you have a kink? Just give me a round of applause. Yeah. Thank you. If you guys were not going to clap, you're fucking dry for our show. But, like, her, the weirdest shit she told me is, like, we had sex in the woods by an interstate, right? Yeah, I'm adventurous. I'll do it. I'll Tom Sawyer your Hoyer. I don't give a shit. I'll do it. But she told me that was the hottest thing that ever happened to me. I was like, that's weird that, like, the hottest thing I ever did for a woman was fuck her like a homeless person. But I can't brag. Like, I can't even boast because I've been a fucking drug addict most of my life. I call it drug enthusiast, but people call it drug addiction. No, I'm just really good at it. But in 36 years, I'm not ashamed to admit it took me that long to figure out that those shoes you guys see on power lines and stuff, they have two meanings. Yeah, they're not about just throwing Adidas to Jesus, guys. There's a second meaning. Apparently those shoes tell you what drugs you can buy in that area. Fun fact. Yeah, green, weed, white, meth, yellow, crack. But it got me thinking, does the quality of those shoes dictate the quality of the drug? If I show up to the spot and you got a pair of Asics, the shit gonna be pretty basic. But if I show up one day and you got some J's, we're getting fucked up for days, let me know. And I think you guys are pretty receptive, so I think we all agree drugs are pretty good as long as you do them like a rational amount, right? Yeah, I say that. I'm captain of moderation. I trench through addiction like nothing. I've done spice, you name it, meth. Literally, I've been doing comedy as long as I've been clean off meth. But I've done meth twice as long as I've done comedies. True that meth. Year and a half. I've dug a lot of holes, is what I'm saying. But my favorite drug, above all else, crack cocaine. Woo! Anybody done crack? Y'all are missing out. Like I'm telling you, I had fun. Like, and it was a weird way I got to it, right? Like, has anybody at least ever smoked a Mo? You know what a Mo is? Yeah, when you mix cocaine and weed together in a blunt, that's a Mo. Yeah, I've done a Mo. But then for 4 years, I didn't do no Mo. So on that 5th year, when we had an anniversary, my brother's like, yo, this is like a Mo, won't you smoke it? I'm like, sure, it's in a pipe, I'll do it, whatever. I'm always going to do it. And I said, this shit tastes like shit. What is this? He goes, oh, that's crack. And I was like, what? This is like the what? I've gone. You want to have crack is? You try to accomplish 5 goals with no success. I want to paint a painting, write a poem, play Madden, jerk off, and get to the end. Did I do any? No. But I tried. So I woke up the next day sweating, profusely like vomiting, feeling like shit. So I had the natural feeling you all would have too. God, I gotta get some more of that crack. So what I do? Become best friends with my fucking dealer, a 55-year-old bowling coach from Beech Grove. And folks, we was best friends. Like every time he had a meeting, guess who was there? Buying some crack, but I supported him. Where the fuck were you guys? And when they won state championship, guess who's in that photo? Highly shit on crack, but I was fucking still there. And we had a good fucking night, folks. Rocks on our socks and smiles on our faces. Could only be so happy. Till we got pulled over by a state trooper. Zach's freaking out because he's cracked as high as a Liberty Bell. But Bubba, why was he freaking out? 33 grams of crack in his socks. So what did Evel Knievel do? He jumped out that 91 Honda Civic and tried to take off. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a 20-year-old state trooper chase a 55-year-old bowling coach. National Geographic. Cheated on a deer. But you give that 55-year-old bowling coach some crack cocaine, Hussein will bolt. And he tried, till he got tased. Spoiler alert, he died. But there was some confusion in his death, folks, because his family said, you guys electrocuted my son to death. What did the state trooper say? No, man, your son choked on crack. But you guys, as Bubba's best friend, you know what I felt? His death in general, hard to swallow. He choked. But I went to the funeral. Don't go to your drug dealer's funeral. Ever. As somebody that's done it, don't do it. Because they will try to sell you on some unbelievable bullshit. And I'm like, Ripley's, I'm good. I don't believe it. But they're going to keep fucking trying. So what they say about this young man? They said, Bubba, 55. He was going to be a pillar of our community. Bubba sold crack. Never sold pills either. And they said, but at 55, he died so young at 55. You guys, a 55-year-old crack dealer is a 140-year-old war veteran. Pretty much the same fucking DNA too. But the thing that really fucked me up is his friend, really twisted me, is they said, may he rest in power. May that young man rest in power. And that, to me, was a really fucked up thing to say about somebody you thought died from electrocution. And I'll end with one more. Because there's a stereotype I've heard, guys, where gingers get a bad rap, right? We hear about them all the time. They say they're soulless. And I wonder, where the fuck did that come from? Where did this whole gingers are soulless thing start? And I'm a thinker. I do drugs. You have to think a lot. So I thought about it. And I think I figured it out, guys. I think the origin of gingers have no soul started from the Irish being so poor. Because they were soulless, with no shoes. And I'll end with an abortion joke to really make this light. So our state's always had an issue with abortion, guys, right? I can't have one. It's unfair, you know? But I do have an input on it. I think abortion is a lot like McDonald's McRib. Yeah. Neither are good for you. Nobody wants one until it's unavailable. But in the end, the clown's going to tell you whether you can have it or not. All right, guys, that's it for me. We keep that energy higher for a far more